Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you for coming and joining us for the draw ceremony of our tournament. We're very proud, very happy, very excited after all the preparations. We're coming to the point. The qualifying games already started. On the courts, I hope you like the venue. I want to say hello and welcome to Dr. Michael Miralashvili, President of the Tel Aviv Watergen Open. Thank you, Michael. Valery Lutkov, ATP referee. Hans-Jürgen Ochs, ATP supervisor. And we have with us also in the table two players, wildcard players. Dominic Thiem from Austria. It's our honor for us to having you in this tournament and wishing you all the luck and the best.
Thank you.
To coming from here, that will be the start to coming back to the first 5 best tennis players in the world. And I'm excited also to have here Isha Yuliel, our Israeli wildcard player. As I know, Isha is a little kid from playing tennis with long hair and doing so well as a kid, so we wish you a lot of luck and success in the main draw. I'm sure you're very excited. We're doing to do the singles main draw right now, but before that, I would like Dr. Michael Miralashvili to say some words.
Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, шалом. Я счастлив, что в Израиле, в Тель-Авиве проходит такой замечательный турнир. Приехали великие игроки, и Израиль встретил их с радостью, воодушевлением, и уверен, что турнир пройдет на высочайшем уровне.
Hello everyone, Shalom in Tel Aviv. It's good to have such a great tournament in Tel Aviv with such a great lineup and such great players. Israeli met these players with joy and excitement and absolutely confident that this tournament is going to be a success.
Особенно приветствую здесь Доминика Тима, за которого я всегда болел и был его болельщиком. Я счастлив, что он здесь находится. Особенно хочу поприветствовать его и нашего израильского чемпиона, тоже, который здесь сидят.
Special welcome to Dominic Thiem. I've been always his loyal fan, his faithful fan. I'm always cheering for him. And of course, a greeting to our Israeli player and welcome to the tournament.
Я рад очень, что израильтяне очень с достоинством оценили этот турнир. Есть такой ажиотаж, такая радость и такое желание увидеть, что надеюсь, что турнир будет расти, и в будущем году нам понадобится построить что-то еще большое, грандиозное, потому что желание, если было бы у нас возможности, наверное, 10 раз больше зрителей попали бы на этот турнир. Поэтому это мы учтем, и в будущем году мы постараемся удовлетворить почти желание всех, кто захочет прийти и посмотреть этот турнир.
I'm glad that the Israeli met with dignity this event, and there is some hype going on around this, and there is so much joy shared as a feeling by all the people in Israel, and there is the desire here to watch players in action. And I'm confident, and I hope that this tournament will keep growing, and next year there will be a much bigger venue, because if we could, if this stadium and this venue could keep all those who want to watch this tournament, it should be 10 times bigger. So hopefully next year we'll be coming up with some bigger venues.
Спасибо огромное ATP, который нам поверил, поддержал нас, и я думаю, что мы не разочаруем.
Many thanks to the ATP for believing in us, for their support, and I think we will not disappoint them.
Огромное спасибо организаторам этого турнира. Всех не могу перечислить. Там стоят Натали, Виктор, Игорь, все. И знакомые лица тоже здесь находятся. И, конечно, Экспо, и которые все, Артур тоже приветствую. Все помогают. Я надеюсь, что такое старание, такой профессионализм, что они проявили, это, думаю, что покажет, и игроки не подведут, и покажут самую хорошую игру на турнире.
And of course, I would like to commend all those people who help with the organization. I can see so many familiar faces here, Natalia, Victor, Arthur, and Igor. So thank you very much for your efforts. I hope that your efforts, your professionalism will pay off, and the players won't let you down and will show their best tennis.
Желаю получать огромное удовольствие на турнире.
I want you all to thoroughly enjoy this tournament.
Thank you very much, Mr. Michael Merashvili. We wish you all luck. So let's start the ceremony. Okay?
גבירותיי ורבותיי, בוקר טוב. ברוכים הבאים לתל אביב ווטרג'ן אופן, התחרות הגדולה ביותר בהיסטוריה של הטניס הישראלי. אנחנו ב-ATP שמחים מאוד ש-ATP חוזר לישראל אחרי 26 שנים. תודה רבה לצוות המארגן ולכל נותני החסות של האירוע. לפני שנתחיל בהגרלה, אני רוצה לאחל לכולנו שנה טובה, לשנה טובה, תיכתבו ותחתמו. And now we go to international language, English, and we go with the draw. To remind you, we have 28 players in our main draw, and that's 21 players who got in by virtue of their ranking. We have 3 wild cards, 2 of them are here in front of us, and the third is Hamad Nedjedovic from Serbia. And there is a qualifying starting now that will determine 4 qualifiers. So we start with a draw, and number 1 seed, Novak Djokovic, takes line number 1. And seed number 2, Marin Cilic, takes the last line, 32. And now we start with actually the draw, and seeds 3 and 4, Diego Schwartzman, number 3, and Maxime Cressy, number 4. They will go to lines 9 and 24, and I will ask Mikhail to pull 1 chip, and this will go on top half of the draw. Number 3, Diego Schwartzman, goes to line 9.
Как я прочувствовал своего сразу, да?
And in the bottom, we have seed number 4, Maxime Cressy, to line 24. And now we have the remaining seeds. Botic van der Zandschulp, number 5, Aslan Karatsev, number 6, Adrian Manarino, number 7, and Talon Griekspoor, number 8. And we have reserved 4 spots in the draw, number 8, number 16, 17, and 25. And we go top to bottom, so now to line 8. Number 8, Talon Griekspoor. Next. Number 6, Aslan Karatsev. Next is seed number 7, Adrian Manarino. И последний из этих фишек сеянных, the last drawn is number 5, Botic van der Zandschulp, goes to line 25. And the top 4 seeds, they get a bye in the first round, as you can see. And we have the remaining 20 players to be placed in the draw. And I will ask Dominic and Ishai to help me filling the draw from top to bottom. Go ahead, guys.
You can go.
Yeah, you can move close. No rush. Thank you. 13, Tiago Monteiro. He will play in the first round. Number 20, Pablo Andújar. Okay, next is 21, Peter Gojovchik. To play Ishai Oliel, number 24, in the first round. Okay, sure. All right. Seed, sorry, player number 27, it's a qualifier. Number 12, Arthur Rinderknecht. Okay, next. Okay, this is 28, another qualifier. Thank you. 18, Hugo Grenier. He will play against number 19, Roman Safiulin. Number 17, Thomas Martin Echeverry will play Karatsev in the first round. And now we go to the bottom of the draw to play Manarino. Number 16, J.J. Wolf.
No.
16. Sorry. 16, yeah, you're right. Constant Lestien from France. Now, number 15, J.J. Wolf. All right, and he will play against number 10, Emil Rusuvori. Okay, next, 26, another qualifier. Number 9, Sebastian Corda. In the last quarter of the draw, number 11, João Souza. Next, 25, another qualifier. Three, Hamad Medjedovic. (22) Dominic Thiem.
Oh.
To play should be 14. Laszlo Djere. This completes the draw, the official part of it. Thank you very much, and I wish you a great week of tennis here in Tel Aviv.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a press conference right after the draw ceremony, and I suppose the players are going to stay with us. And we'll be joined by Aslan Karatsev. So we'll have just a joint photo after the draw ceremony. If we can ask the players and the participants just to pose for a joint photo.
Balance. 3 players and 3
we are going to start, ladies and gentlemen, dear representative of the press, we're going to start our press conference. Please raise your hands, call the name of your publication. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll start our press conference. I will not introduce to you all the participants. We already have Mikhail Mirilashvili, the president of Watergen Open. We have Ishai Oliel, wildcard holder from Israel, and we were joined by Aslan Karatsev. So I will not take any more of your time. Please call your publication name and ask your questions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Channel 5, we broadcasting the matches here in Israel. First question to Mr. Mirilashvili. Michael, it's a very exciting day for everybody. For me as a kid, I remember the last tournament that happened here in Israel. How do you feel to bring the tournament here to Israel?
Вопрос первый к Михаилу Мирилашвили. Это большой день, мы все с воодушевлением воспринимаем это событие. Я помню, еще ребенком ходил на турнир, который был раньше здесь был в Израиле. Какие у вас ощущения в связи с тем, что вот теперь впервые проводится этот новый турнир Watergen Open?
Ощущение праздника спорта. Ощущение невероятное, потому что весь Израиль об этом говорит. Есть большой ажиотаж, большое воодушевление. Поэтому я счастлив, что я смог вместе с моими соратниками, друзьями привести этот турнир в Израиль. Это большое счастье.
Well, my feelings are feelings of joy, and I'm just happy that it's a very agreeable and a pleasant feeling that I'm sharing, because all Israel is talking about this tournament, and there is so much hype and so much inspiration thanks to this tournament. So I'm just happy. I'm happy that I could do it together with my colleagues and my friends, that I was able to bring this tournament to Israel. This is how I feel about it. Please, the next question.
A guy from I-24 News. My question is for Aslan Karatsev. Aslan, during this time of the year, we usually see a tournament in Russia, in St. Petersburg. Obviously, this year, because of the war in Ukraine, that was not possible. Could you talk to us a little bit, as a Russian, about your feelings, about the circumstances of not holding tournaments in Russia at this time?
Please. Хотите по-русски, я могу перевести. Are we supposed to take questions about not tennis?
Если некорректный вопрос, можно не отвечать. Если вопрос некорректный,
Okay. Aslan, I'll ask you then a question about Israel. Obviously, you spent most of your childhood here in Israel. This is the first time you're coming back here as a professional player. Talk to us about your feelings coming back.
English?
Yeah, English. No, English, please.
I think you can translate it. Yeah, obviously to come back here to Israel, to play in front of the crowd. I grew up from 4 years old till 12, and then I coming sometimes here, sometimes not. I did some vacation from 12 years old till 17. Coming from 1 week, 2 weeks. So basically, my childhood was here in Israel. Growing up, started to play tennis here, and of course to play in front of the crowd here in Israel is going to be something special for me.
Next question. Anyone else? Yes, please.
טוב, שאלה אליך, ישי. אז קודם כל ראינו את ההגרלה.
Can you use, please, English?
English?
Yes.
Sure. So we saw the draw. You're playing against Peter Guyovchik this week. So first of all, what do you think about this draw, and how are you feeling physically and mentally? You haven't played in the Davis Cup this weekend.
I feel pretty good. I did a good couple practice here. I do my best to fight all over the game. I want to thanks you to Michael and all the organization to give me the opportunity to play in this tournament, and I hope I will do good here.
Next question, please. Anyone else? Well, yeah, please, your question.
So a question for Aslan. So last year you had a very good year. You finished in the top 20, but this year you weren't able to reach the top 20 or the top 15. What do you feel is missing right now in your game, and what do you want to improve?
You know, the second year, like, it seems to be more harder, like you have to defend many points, but yeah, I try to stay there, to keep practicing, keep fighting, and yeah, match by match you will see. I mean, you're just focusing every week, so I try to push myself, and we have here the end of the season, so we'll see how it's gonna turn.
Any more questions? Yes, please.
I have another question to Mr. Milashvili about the plans for the future. We heard in the beginning that you are planning maybe to do the tournament in bigger places and maybe ATP 500 to bigger the tournaments. Where it's standing right now?
Вопрос к вам, господин Миралашвили. Вы уже упомянули в своей вступительной речи о том, что надеетесь на то, что в следующем году на какой-то более крупном стадионе, может быть, будет проведен, и речь шла в том числе в контексте проведения ATP 500 уже серии. Какова сейчас ситуация с этим вопросом?
С этим вопросом пока ясности нет, но мы будем добиваться минимум 500-го, минимум, а может быть и больше. Конечно, будем стараться привести более грандиозный турнир. Но 500, я надеюсь, что будет. Все зависит от того, как мы здесь проведем турнир. Я надеюсь, мы очень успешно проведем. Тогда и тебе пойдет нам навстречу.
А насчет стадиона?
Конечно, будет другой стадион.
Well, it's not quite clear yet, but definitely we'll be seeking ATP 500 as a minimum. We want a more grandiose tournament, as Mikhail puts it. It would all depend on how we do it with this tournament. It's got to be a success, and then if it's a success, then ATP will meet us halfway, and then we'll get the ATP 500 category we're seeking right now. And of course, it's going to be held at a different stadium, bigger. And if there is no, if we didn't have time to build another stadium elsewhere, then we'll make this one bigger or somehow add something to this venue, so that it can keep, meaning it can keep the ATP 500. Еще вопросы? Yes, do we have questions?
I have one last question to Mr. Milashvili. Today we're celebrating here in Israel the Rosh Hashanah. Tomorrow and also Tuesday the matches will be without crowd, only in the evening, Tuesday evening will be crowd. Explain to all the people that watching us the importance of this thing, because you know a lot of people saying why it's not crowd, how it's important to you.
У вас вопрос еще раз к вам, господин Миралашвили. Но сейчас в Израиле праздники, как мы знаем, да, и только со вторника вечером будут присутствовать зрители. Вот вы могли бы объяснить всем, в том числе болельщикам, которые нас слышат, вот насколько для вас важно присутствие зрителей вот в контексте этих праздников?
Присутствие зрителей очень важно, но праздник это святой праздник, это выше всех любых мероприятий других. Поэтому, если мы будем чтить праздник, я думаю, что мы в остальные дни, где не будут зрители, когда придут, да, будет полный аншлаг, и результаты, я уверен в этом, как верующий религиозный человек, результаты турнира будут невероятными, очень превзойдет все ожидания.
Well, we need to honor the holidays. It's a sacred thing. But when there will be no holidays, then the spectators will pack. I'm sure the stadiums will be packed when it's possible. And I'm sure that the results of this tournament will be unbelievable. It will exceed all expectations. Any more questions, colleagues? Can I ask, just as a moderator, I would like to ask Aslan Karatsev. Aslan, we know that you changed coach. If you go to the ATP, it says that you're now coached by Boris Sopkin. Can you just say a few words about this new cooperation? When did it start, and what do you expect from this new tandem, you and Boris?
Yeah, we start straight after Roland Garros, and I think we have a good connection, good understanding. So it takes a little bit time. It's not like everything comes easy. So I think we're working hard, and yeah, we try to push, both of us. We try to push to the limit, and he's the guy who likes to work hard, and he has ambition. So I think this is the more important things.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
Yeah,
please.
for Aslan. Aslan, you're a good friend of Yoni Ehrlich. You know this is going to be his last tournament. What do you have to say about Ehrlich? You know him a lot of time.
Of course, he made it very special, also because of the tournament here in Israel, and it's gonna be his last tournament in front of the crowd. I think this is the best things that he can make because of the tournament. And yeah, he had a great career. So he played unbelievable doubles, and many kids, like especially here in Israel, they're looking up. When I was a kid, I was looking at him in Ramat HaSharon. I was going there to watch. So yeah, just to wish him good luck in the rest of his career. Not tennis, but I don't know what he's gonna do. But wish him good luck.
Question from me for Ishai Oliel. Ishai, how does it feel to be a wild card holder of this tournament? Do you feel any additional pressure? Like, do you expect yourself to do well because you were handed a wild card, or you don't feel any pressure?
I feel a bit pressure. I mean, the pressure it's going to be good for me because I want to play good and show to everybody that I can play in this level of tennis. I hope I will enjoy this moment because for me it's one of the best moments of my career until now. So I hope I will do good and I enjoy, and I hope that many people will come to watch.
Okay, one final question, and if we have anything from the Zoom, I will give the floor to those on the Zoom. One final question from the crowd, from the audience.
One more question for Aslan. As a player who practiced both here and in Russia, there's a lot of criticism in Israel about the fact that Israeli tennis players these days, after their retirement of Dudi Sela, do not reach the top 100. What do you see as the main differences in the facilities, in the infrastructure, in the coaching in Israel compared to what you see elsewhere in the world? What is missing for Israel to make it to the top?
I don't think I'm the right guy to judge someone, and I don't know how it works right now here, but yeah, I believe there is a lot of good players and a lot of good coaches, so a lot of big centers around Israel. So they have a possibility, they have a place to practice, but I don't think I'm the right guy to judge someone. So yeah, I hope they will do good. I mean, it's a lot of good talents, young guys, so yeah.
One exception for you, and that's it, huh?
Both players, last question. We saw this weekend the final match of Roger Federer. I want to ask you both, what's personally, I was personally in tears with my eyes because it was very special. How you felt?
One of the, I think for me, the best player. He just left the sport, so it's the things what he did for tennis. It's something special, and I'm a kid. When I grew up, I was just looking at him, and many people around the world, the kids try to copy his game. So it's. Yeah, it's, I would say, the legend of the sport.
Okay, do we have questions from the Zoom? Ofra? Yes, yes, please, go ahead with it. Your question, please, call your name and ask your question. We can hear you. Please, your question. How does it feel to be practicing with Dominic team?
Yeah, we was practicing yesterday, almost 1 hour and 30 minutes. It was, I think, first of all, I was enjoy a lot to practice with him. I feel that I am in good shape, and we did a great practice, and I hope I will do a more great practicing here entire the week.
Okay. I think it's going to be our last question. We'll call it a press conference. Thank you guys for your answers, and thank you, colleagues, for your good questions. See you tomorrow.